1 year ago today, the entertainment world was stunned by the tragic death of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Millions of us grew up watching him as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, and his accidental drowning in Costa Rica left fans heartbroken. But now, on the 1 year anniversary of his death, his family is back in the headlines, and this time it's because of a lawsuit involving his widow, his mother, and more than $1.2 million. Let's get into it. On July 20th, exactly 1 year after Malcolm-Jamal Warner's passing, his widow, Dr. Tanisha Warner, filed a lawsuit in DeKalb County, Georgia, against Malcolm's mother, Pamela Warner. According to the lawsuit, she's seeking at least $1.2 million, claiming Malcolm did not fulfill financial obligations outlined in their 2022 prenuptial agreement before he died. Now, let me be clear. These are allegations made in a civil lawsuit. Malcolm is no longer here to respond, and the court has not ruled on the claims. According to the complaint, Tanisha says Malcolm agreed to several financial commitments before they married. Those reportedly included purchasing a $1 million life insurance policy, naming her as the beneficiary, contributing to her retirement account, paying her a monthly salary for serving as his chief of staff, making annual financial payments, and maintaining college funds for their children. She alleges those obligations were never fulfilled. Instead of suing Malcolm's estate alone, she's also suing his mother because Pamela Warner serves as the trustee of the Warner Family Trust. The lawsuit argues that Malcolm's estate may not have enough assets to satisfy the alleged debt, so she's asking the court to prevent trust assets from being distributed while the case is pending. One thing that caught my attention is the timing. The lawsuit was filed on the exact anniversary of Malcolm's death. That doesn't necessarily mean anything legally. There can be filing deadlines and strategic reasons, but emotionally it's hard to ignore. What was expected to be a day of remembrance has now become the day this legal battle became public. For many fans, Malcolm-Jamal Warner wasn't just another celebrity. He presented stability, intelligence, and positivity. Throughout his career, he largely stayed away from public scandals, so seeing his name tied to a dispute like this after his passing is surprising. And here's something else to think about. People often assume that once someone has a will or a trust, everything is automatically handled. But as this case shows, estate planning can become incredibly complicated, especially when there is a trust, prenuptial agreements, insurance policies, and surviving family members involved. If these allegations are accurate, this case could come down to whether contractual obligations survived Malcolm's death and whether the trust can legally be used to satisfy those obligations. This lawsuit is still in its early stages, and there's likely much more to come before a judge decides who's right. So what do you think? Do you believe a family trust should be responsible for carrying out promises made in a prenuptial agreement, or do you think this dispute should be limited to Malcolm's estate? Leave your thoughts in the comments, but as always, let's keep the conversation respectful. Malcolm-Jamal Warner touched a lot of lives, and regardless of where this lawsuit ends up, it also marks 1 year since the world lost a talented actor whose work meant so much to so many. I'll continue following this case and bring you any major updates as they happen. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos.